Hello and welcome. How do we integrate the global goals and digital literacies into English language learning? I'm Owen from eltsustainably.com, and that is what we're going to look at. In particular, Global Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and Participatory Literacy. We're going to look at these three questions. What is Global Goal 11 and what does it have to do with me as an English language teacher? What is participatory literacy and what does it have to do with me as an English language teacher? And how can I bring them into my next lesson? Global Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. This aims to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable. More and more of the world's population are now moving into cities, and we need to focus on making them livable places, all cities across the world, and also better able to sustain the challenges we face today. This is an international effort. English as a lingua franca has a role to play, and so I would argue you do too. What about participatory literacy? This is the ability to create effective texts in collaboration with others. When was the last time you looked something up on Wikipedia? Whatever you read, that was created by more than one person. Quite possibly in your work or studies, you have had to work on a document on Google Drive or Dropbox with other people editing it at the same time. Some people even plan what they're going to do for their holidays or their weddings by editing with friends and families what they will do on a collaborative document. So it really is very important, and if we're going to teach our students to write, we also need to help them write collaboratively. So how do we do this? How do we deal with these two things? Well, one lesson I made uses a wiki, and I'm going to talk you through it. We start off with a lead-in, explaining that there is a global goal, sustainable cities and communities. Students have to brainstorm ideas on what its aim might be. Once they've done this, we can check what their ideas are, and then we go on to the reading. Here is a link to a wiki, and my students will read this and find out what is the change the writers would like to make. So we go to the wiki, they read it on their devices with the IWB, and they find out that the writers would like to make their city better by increasing the amount of possibilities for walking and cycling and improving public transport in their city. Then they will go to Global Goal 11, which has 10 targets which make more specific what it aims to do. I ask them to go to the site and to scroll down so they find the targets, and their task is to read the targets and find out which one the wiki relates to. They will soon find that it is about affordable and sustainable transport systems. I give them another task, which is working in groups. They read on and choose one of these targets as the one that they think is the biggest priority for where they live. Then they discuss in their groups what they would do to reach this target, the target they've chosen, which prepares them for the next stage, which is the writing. I ask them to write on paper a text explaining how they would reach the target they've chosen. When they've done that, it's displayed around the classroom. They go and read each other's, or they go and read the text from the other groups, and to make suggestions, comments and even revisions. And when they've done this, I ask them to type it up either in class or for homework and add it into a wiki. Now, you may use the same wiki as me, which is pbworks.com, great for classroom wikis. You might also get them to put it straight onto Wikipedia or Simple English Wikipedia for lower levels. The key part then is you give them a task, which is read everybody else's posts and make 3 comments or changes. This is when we're getting really participatory. And then when they've done that, I'd like them to reflect on it and to discuss questions such as how useful is it to practice participatory literacy by writing the text together with others? And in what situations are they likely to write such texts? And also to get them to reflect on Global Goal 11. Do they think the changes they've suggested will actually happen in the future? So, that is my lesson, with the outcome that we have a wiki with texts about a number of targets. What about you? Would you like to use the same lesson? If so, here is the link. Maybe you will do a different lesson on this Global Goal 11, or maybe you will approach participatory literacy in a different way. Whatever you do, best wishes in your next lesson and look forward to seeing you back here soon.